for Amani, Utupe sounds like this. Will you keep a steady beat with me? Road is rocky and the way is dark. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Every road has a different fork. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Great, so what you're going to notice is we have different English words, but do our Swahili words change at all? No, the rhythm, the melody, that's all staying the same. We just have to change our English words. So let's learn those. The first sentence says, road is rocky and the way is dark. Good, and when we sing it, it sounds like this. Road is rocky and the way is dark. Can you try that with me? Here we go. Road is rocky and the way is dark. Good again. Ready, go. Road is rocky and the way is dark. And then we sing the part that we know. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Good. The next line says, every road has a different fork. That means when you come to a road that goes two ways, that's a fork in the road. There's two choices. There's two different directions you could go. So every road has a different fork, like that, all right? And it sounds like, every road has a different fork. Give that a try. Ready, go. Every road has a different fork. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Great, I think you've got it. Let's try that whole new verse together. 1, 2, here we go. Road is rocky and the way is dark. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Every road has a different fork. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Great job, great job. This time while we're singing it to keep the beat, will you march with me? Here we go. Road is rocky and the way is dark. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Every road has a different fork. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Great. Now we're saying road is rocky and the way is dark. What that means is that sometimes our life isn't always easy, right? Sometimes we have a fight with a friend, or maybe we don't get a good grade on a test. Somebody didn't play with us at recess today. We have hard times, and that's what that line means. Road is rocky and the way is dark. Sometimes we just don't feel very good about things. But in our next line, we're saying, but let us have peace and courage, right? Because remember, Amani, Utupe na ustawi means grant us peace, give us courage, which helps to give us a good attitude inside, right? And know that we can handle things. And then the next line says, every road has a different fork. We all have more than one choice. We could choose to do the wrong thing and say mean things about the friend who didn't play with us, or we could just maybe try to make a new friend and make the best of it that day. Or we could see the bad grade on the test and we could be really angry at our teacher. Or we could go, you know what? I didn't study hard enough. I'm going to study harder next time. So we always have a different choice. We always have the right and the wrong, the good, the bad, the best, the not the best kinds of choices to make, right? So that's what that line is. Every road has a different fork. And then again, we're saying, but give us peace and courage to make those right choices and to do the right things. So let's go back to the very beginning with the music and see if we can try putting verse 1 and verse 2 together. Now, after verse 2, we have our same chorus part of grant us peace, give us courage. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. Grant us peace, give us courage. Amani, Utupe na ustawi. And we sing that part again. We've already learned it. We're just repeating it after this verse. Okay? So here we go. Let's go back with the music, and we're going to keep marching to keep a nice steady beat while we sing.
Amani, Utupe na ustawi.
road has a different fork. Amani, Utupe, na ustawi. Grant us peace, give us courage. Amani, Utupe, na ustawi. Grant us peace, give us courage. Amani, Utupe, na ustawi. Great job putting that all together. We're going to keep practicing these two verses, and we have one more to add on then later on. So wonderful job. are going to be reading the story of Tiki Tiki Tembo. It's a Chinese folk tale. Do you remember what a folk tale is? Usually, it's a story passed down by word of mouth from generation to generation. Well, this one's been written down and illustrated for us, and often folk tales explain something about a culture or a certain people group that you maybe wouldn't understand otherwise, and so see if you can understand the meaning behind the story of Tiki Tiki Tembo. We're going to be using our cup to help say the name of the little boy every single time we say it, and we say it a lot. So, here's the rhythm pattern. Will you please help me read through this rhythm pattern, just saying and clapping it? 1, 2, ready, go. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-dee. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta-dee. So how that rhythm pattern goes along with our book is that the little boy's name matches it, and it goes Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo, Cherry Berry Rushi, Pip Perry Pembo. So every time we say the boy's name with our cups, you're going to help me say the name and do the pattern. So let's practice. That first Takadimi goes Takadimi, and that's Tiki Tiki, just like that. Let's try it together. Ready, go. Tiki Tiki, great. And then our next Toddy from Tiki Tiki Tembo. On Tembo, we're tapping the top of the cup. Can you do that with me? Ready, go. Tembo, perfect. Now put the two together. Here we go. Tiki Tiki Tembo, very good. And then the next part is no Sarembo. And on that we go Toddy Toddy. No Sarembo. So you'll see the arrow goes pick up, tap the top, and then down, down. So let's try our whole pattern, saying the rhythm syllables first. Ready, go. Takadimi, toddy, toddy, toddy. Good, and what do you notice at the end of our rhythm? Yeah, there's a repeat sign, so we have to do it 2 times in a row because the kid's name is that long. Can you believe it? The second part of his name goes Cherry Berry Rushi, Pip Perry Pembo. So he has a whole second part of his name that is that long. So let's try saying the rhythm pattern with the rhythm syllables 2 times in a row. 1, 2, here we go. Takadimi toddy, toddy, toddy. Takadimi toddy, toddy, toddy. Very good. Are you ready to hear it with the little boy's name? Let's give it a try. 1, 2, here we go. Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo, Cherry Berry Rushi, Pip Perry Pembo. Great job. Were you able to follow along? Well, you're going to get a lot of practice in the book, but let's try it one more time to make sure you know exactly how it's going to go. 1, 2, here we go. Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo, Cherry Berry Rushi, Pip Perry Pembo. Great job. And if you can't catch on to saying the whole name, that's okay. What I really want you to work on is playing that rhythm on your cup along with me as we go. I'll try to make sure I prep you every single time so you're ready to go. Keep your cup handy, listen to the story, enjoy it, and play along. Tiki Tiki Tembo, retold by Arlene Mosel, illustrated by Blair Lent. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was the custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great long names, but second sons were given hardly any name at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had 2 little sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little or nothing, but her first and honored son she called, are you ready with your cups? Here we go. Tiki Tiki Tembo, no Sarembo, Cherry Berry Rushi, Pip Perry Pembo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Every morning, the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home. The 2 boys always went chattering along with her. On the bank was an old well. "Don't go near the well," warned the mother, "or you will surely fall in." The boys did not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well and on the well when Chang fell in. 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." "The waters roar, little blossom, I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then, 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Raised his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable one, Chang has fallen into the well." "That troublesome boy," answered the mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Then, are you ready? 1, 2, here we go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well." And he ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, and step over step, brought him out of the well. He pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and soon Chang was just as good as ever. Now, for several months the boys did not go near the well, but after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran to the well to eat their rice cakes. They ate near the well. They played around the well. They walked on the well, and 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Fell into the well. Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Oh, most honorable mother." 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Has fallen into the well. "The waters roar, little one, I cannot hear you." So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, most honorable mother," he panted. 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. Has fallen into the well. "Tiresome child, what are you trying to say?" said his mother. "Honorable mother, cherry berry, rembo, tiki tiki," he gasped. "Pip, pip, has fallen into the well." "Unfortunate son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with reverence." Poor little Chang was all out of breath from saying that great long name, and he didn't think he could say it one more time. But then he thought of his brother in the old well. He bowed his head clear to the sand, took a deep breath, and slowly, very slowly said, "Most honorable mother." 1, 2, here we go. Tiki tiki tembo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo is at the bottom of the well. "Oh, not my first and honored son, heir of all I possess, run quickly and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well." So Chang ran as fast as his little legs would carry him to the old man with the ladder. Under a tree, the old man with the ladder sat bowed and silent. Old man, shouted Chang. "Come right away." 1, 2, ready, go. Tiki tiki tambo, no sarembo, cherry berry rooshy, pip perry pembo. has fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer. Puzzled, he waited. Then, with his very last bit of breath, he shouted, "Old man with the ladder!" 1, 2, ready, go. "Tiki tiki tembo, no sarembo, cherry berry rushi, pip perry pembo is at the bottom of the well." "Miserable child, you disturbed my dream. I had floated into a purple mist and found my youth again. There were glittering gateways and jeweled blossoms. If I close my eyes again, perhaps I will return." Poor little Chang was frightened. How could he say that great long name again? "Please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the cold well." "So," said the old man with the ladder, "your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well." The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, he went into the well, and step over step out of the well with the little boy in his arms. Then he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. But little 1, 2, ready, go. "Tiki tiki tembo, no sarembo, cherry berry rushi, pip perry pembo," had been in the water so long, all because of his great long name, that the moon rose many times before he was quite the same again. And from that day to this, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give all their children little short names instead of great long names. Okay, so one of my favorite games is called Poison Rhythm, and here is our Poison Rhythm. Let's say and clap our Poison Rhythm together, because right now we're just learning it, so it's not poison yet, but soon this will be the rhythm. You cannot say or clap because otherwise you are poisoned. All right, ready? Let's say and clap it. Here we go. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Good again. Ready, go. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Great. One more time. Here we go. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Okay, I'm going to take away the picture of the rhythm. See if you have it memorized now. Ready, go. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Got it? One last time. Here we go. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Great. Now, from this point on, you can't clap that rhythm. If you clap that rhythm, I get a point. If you don't clap that rhythm, you get a point. Okay, so if you stop yourself from echoing me, you get the point. So what happens is I clap a rhythm, you clap that back to me. I clap a rhythm, you clap it back. If it's the poison rhythm, you do not want to clap it back. Because if you do, that gives me a point. If you don't and you stop yourself and you're like, that's the poison rhythm, I'm not clapping that, then you would get the point. All right, and we'll see who has the most points at the end. So, what's that poison rhythm? One more time, doesn't count. Ta, taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Good. Now, I'm not saying the syllables while I do it, so you have to listen really carefully. It's a little tricky, I know. Here we go. Did I get you? Did I poison you? Oh, no, you caught it. All right, well, give me a point if I earned it. Give yourself a point if you earned it, and let's try the next round. Here, same poison rhythm. Here we go. Did I get you? Okay, give points where it's due. So far, We've had 2 poison rhythms. So do I have a point and do you have a point? Let me know. Here we go again. Ready? Here we go. Good, that was not poison. If you thought it was, it wasn't. So if you didn't clap, you gotta watch out. Because next time we play this, if you don't clap because you think it's poison, you're gonna have to give me a point then too. I know, I can win so many ways. All right, here we go. We're gonna keep going. That was not poison though, in case I tricked you. Did I get a point? Let's find out later on. All right, let me know how I'm doing. Hopefully I managed to trick you and get a point. But maybe you outsmarted me too. I don't know. All right, here we go. A little bit more. Poison. Did I get you? All right. Well, you have done a fabulous job on that poison rhythm. We'll get to play again soon in another rhythm and add more tricky and difficulty and we'll add more tricks and difficulty in there if we can. So great job playing along with poison rhythm.
Would you help me read the melody of Great Big House in New Orleans? We start on a mi. The very first space that we see there, that is a mi. So the second note, what do you think it would be called? Good, yes, it is so, because we go from mi to so, and we have that skip from our first space to our second space. Now if we look at this note and then the next one, what do you notice about those? They're on the same space, so they would both be so's as well. What about this one? It's up on the next line. What's one note higher than so? That's right, la. So if we go back to the beginning and we try singing these together, here it is, mi, so, la. Let's try that again. Ready, sing, mi, so, la. Look at our next measure. What notes do you see there? Yeah, that's just like the beginning, right? Mi, so. So let's try our first 2 measures. Ready, sing, mi, so, la, mi, so. Very good. Let's look at the next 2 measures. You are exactly right. This measure looks just like our very first measure, but when we get to this one, it doesn't look like the second measure, does it? We have a new note we haven't seen yet in this song. This one is what again? Mi, that's right. But then we step down to a note, and what do we step down to? What note comes right below mi? That's correct, re. So let's try these 2 measures. Mi, so, la, mi, re. Very good. If we look at the next 2 measures, they look like 2 other measures we've already seen. Where do you see them? That's right, the very first 2 measures of our song. So let's sing these 2 because we already know them. Mi, so, la, mi, so. Very good, and we only have 2 measures left. What note is this again? That's right, mi. And then we skip up to so, back down to mi, re. That's right, that's our re again. And then what's our last note? We haven't seen this yet in the entire song. It is do. Good. So let's sing our last 3 notes. Mi, re, do. Very good. Let's go back and do the last two measures. Mi, sol, mi, re, do. Very good. Now that we have figured out all of our notes, let's try singing the whole thing from the beginning. Ready, sing. Mi, sol, sol, la. Mi, sol, sol. Mi, sol, sol, la, mi, re. Mi, sol, sol, la, mi, sol, sol. Mi, sol, mi, re, do. Very good job at helping to figure out the melody for Great Big House in New Orleans.
Right, boys and girls, so we have a song today, and I just have it all on one pitch because we're only looking at the rhythm of it to try and figure out what it is. So as my bell moves across, make sure that you're staying right with it, clapping and saying those rhythm syllables. Remember, we have our ta, we have our ta-dee, we have our ta, and now we have our taka-dee-me. So let's see if we can read this in those rhythm syllables. 1, 2, ready, and go. Ta, ta, ah. Didn't move like I told it to. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. All right. Let's slow it down a little bit so we have a little bit more time to think. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. See if you can clap and say it. I'm going to do it one more time. I'll see if I can help you too. 1, 2, ready, and go. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Any idea what it is yet? I'm trying to look at this picture too. So it looks kind of like it's curving. It has a bell in it, which makes that song sound ding dong. And it's kind of gray. So I wonder if this is maybe a collar, and we're having a gray animal behind it. Can you think of an animal that might have to do with a bell as well? See if you can figure it out. See if we need any more clues. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and go. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. I'll give you one more clue. As we go through it, I'm going to sing the song without the words. See if you can figure out what it is. Here we go. 1, 2, ready and go. Ready and go. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta-dee, ta. Ta, ta, taka-dee-me, ta. Taka-dee-me, ta-dee, ta. Did you figure out what it is? Did you say ding dong, diggy diggy dong? You are absolutely correct. Let's see that. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong. Diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong. Diggy diggy ding ding dong. All right, let's move to our game for it. So if you remember back to earlier when we learned ding dong, we had every ding was a snap. So practice that this time. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding dang dong. Good. Now, every dong is a stomp. See if you can add that in. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding dang dong. Did you notice the other place that I stomped at? On the word gone. Add that in this time. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding dang dong. This time, all those diggy diggies we're going to make into a pat. Diggy diggy. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding dang dong. And then the last motion that we had was adding in the ding, and after that we put our foot behind us and slap it with the other hand. Here we go. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding ding dong. Excellent job. Let's try that one more time together. Ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding ding dong. So you can do it a little bit faster. 1, 2, ready and go. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggy diggy dong, diggy diggy ding ding dong. How did you do? If you think you can go faster, you can practice that on your own. Let's try it once though, before we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ding dong, diggity dong, diggity dong, the cat is gone. Ding dong, diggity dong, diggity ding ding dong. Oh my goodness. Alright, seriously, if you want to go any faster than that, you can do it at your own house. Alright, have fun playing with Diggy Diggy Dong. Here, the next part of our lesson.